What is up, y'all? Welcome to another Saturday Night Live, and we're going to try it with the front door open tonight. I've had windows and doors open all day long, letting the nice spring air in, get rid of the housetosis, and let some cooler air come in. And all day long, it's been pretty good, but the last like 20 minutes, Harleys and loud stereo systems. So unless it gets really, really bad, we'll go ahead and leave it. And it'll be kind of like a funny joke because the last guy, it was almost like somebody pulled up in front of my house to drop someone off or something. I mean, it was just boom, boom, boom. So let's go ahead and go to the chat and see what all is going on tonight with everyone. We got Brandon from Mr. B's Fishing Things. We got Peter Thiel from Mob Guppy. We got Reels Tanks. Wow, I have seen no little of you this year that I thought you retired. Uh-oh. So little of you. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's been really nice only doing one a week. The only thing is every time I go live on this one a week, it feels like I haven't done it in a long time. But I've got a lot more time on my hands to be able to do things now. So it's been nice. I haven't decided to add more yet. But Big D Smoke is in the house. What's up, Big D? John Bedker's in the house. Mean Fish 9. Just finished air system video. Yeah, I saw Mr. B's air system video too. I really enjoyed that because Mikey from Mile High Plecos just got done doing one, and he used all PVC on his water lines and his air lines. And I was thinking about doing PEX on the water lines and the air lines is what I was thinking. But he said your fittings are so expensive you won't want to do it. But I mean, doesn't look like it'd be too crazy expensive. So I'm really glad to see there went a boomer. I'm really glad to see that you can do the airlines with the PEX because I think it would be so much easier. No gluing, just snip and, you know, plug and play. So I'm really glad that you shared that. Lay down. Lay down. Candy Overalls in the house. What's up, Candy? Candy just shared Pam's GoFundMe. And she said, if anyone can help Pam, looks like she'll be out of work longer than expected. Much appreciated. If anybody doesn't know what's going on, Pam had to be hospitalized for a procedure, I think a couple of weeks ago now. It seems like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago now. Then she got to go home like a couple or 3 days later, but there was some kind of complications and she had to go back again. And now she's been out of work for quite a while. So anybody, no matter what it is, $1, $2, $5, $10, whatever you can do, if you could go to Pam's GoFundMe and just give from your heart to help her out, that would be greatly appreciated. And I appreciate Candy sharing that for you guys. Pam's a good person, and we need to pull together and give her some help. Sunshine Aquatics is in the house. What is up, Sunshine Aquatics? Select Pet is here. Kent's Fish, formerly Corey Boy Aquatics, is here. What up? What up, Corey Boy? Nice to see you. Angie, a.k.a. Mrs. B, is in the house. What is up, Mrs. B? The Chubby Guppy is here. Science Gal Aquatics is here. What is up, Carrie? Really enjoyed your your Aquashella video. You did a really good job producing that video, and I just wanted to let you know that. You really did do a good job on that. I thought it was so cool. All the little B-roll things that you did and how you put it together was really good. I really enjoyed that. So good job, Carrie. Justin Thibodeau is in the house. What is up, Justin? Aquatic Jack is here. What's up, Aquatic Jack? Kiwi Momo is in the house. Steven Scogland is in the house. What's up, Steve? Nice to see you, buddy. What did you say, though? It went bouncy. Oh, do. My daughter Emma, our per usual, wants her shout out. What is up, Emma? Welcome to the live stream. Hopefully you are having a good weekend. Bailey Barnhart is in the house. What's up, Bailey? How's it hanging? Well, it's going pretty good, Steve. Nice to see you, Skogs. Let's see here. 53 Big Mac is in the house. Hello from Fort Wayne, Indiana. What is up, Big Mac? Nice to see you, buddy. Keith Boardley's in the house. What's up, Keith? Dank Tanks is in the house. 320p. Is that what it's doing? Ooh. Let's see here. Let me go to my settings. Thanks a lot, Dankle. Whoops. That wasn't the right one. All right, so that ain't gonna be where I do it. How do I do this? So I can go to the actual live stream. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Boy. It might be lagging a little bit now, guys, because I've got another thing pulled up on Chrome. Boy, it's acting slow. What is up, Mary? The fish farmer, tester man, what is up, buddy? Okay, man, why is that acting so slow? Are we buffering it all, guys? I can't even get that to open up. There we go. Man, what a joke. Okay. I want to go to the live dashboard. And it is acting slow as a 7-year itch. Okay, live stream. Might be able to not be able to change it while I'm in here. Live control room. No buffering. Okay, cool. Mob Guppy says you are looking good, Jeffroz. Thanks a lot, Peter. I'm a lot healthier, I'll tell you that right now. I still haven't weighed or anything like that, so I don't know what I weighed at the beginning and what I weigh now. But we are 7 weeks into it, and like it's just second nature now on my eating. Like I'm eating like 7 small meals a day, and it's all natural, healthy, good food. I'm eating fruits and vegetables now and loving it. Like it's pretty good. Come on. It's not letting me get in there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it while I'm going. So we'll go ahead and scratch that. And I bet it has something to do. What did I say? Show slow as what? Slow as a 7-year itch. Yeah. Yeah. Is it OBS? No, I'm on Google Hangouts. And last week, people were complaining about how I looked real pale and everything. So I thought I would just wait until after the stream was over to mess around with the settings. And Tampa Tom showed up and he was saying hi to Dozer. So I went to grab Dozer and I grabbed my camera. And when I picked it up and tried to move it to show Dozer, it didn't work. So my camera on my laptop was the one that I was using evidently last week. So somehow in Google Hangouts that got turned on. And I'm wondering if my latency got changed on my live stream dashboard, but I don't think you can change that while you're going. So anyhow, yeah, my computer was acting slow as a 7-year itch. Have you guys not heard the saying slow as a 7-year itch? Adam Allward is in the house. What's up, Adam? G-Bear is here. When you hit the goal, the beard goes. Ugh. I think I am going to hit my goal this year because last weekend, right before or right after the live stream, I hit the halfway point to my goal for this year. And I mean, I know that a lot of those subscribers was picked up before this year. So it's not like I'm saying we got half of the goal. We're halfway there. And I've noticed this year, once I got over 2,000 subscribers, my subscriber count goes really quick now. I pick up a lot more subscribers a lot faster. So I really do think I am going to get the goal. The goal, I believe, if I remember right, is 5,000 subscribers is what my goal is for this year. My first year YouTubing, my goal was 1,000. And I didn't come close. I think I got just under 300 subscribers that year, somewhere around in there. And then the second year, I hit it and went over it. I think I got to like just under 2,000, like maybe 1,725, somewhere around in there. Just over 1,700 last year is what the year ending was. And now I'm already almost 2,600. So I've almost got 1,000 since like December. Social Blade is showing that I will make it to 5,000 by November. And I don't know. It'd be nice to be able to attain it. I don't want to obtain it by doing a bunch of things that grab subscribers either. You know, like I like the way that I'm growing now because, yeah, I just feel like the subscribers that I get are really subscribing to me to watch my content. You know what I mean? So Tampa Tom is here. What is up, Tampa Tom? Select Pet says, come on, folks. Jeff likes the likes. Please like the stream so Jeffro will like you too, like he likes Mr. P. Thanks a lot. Yep. 41 watching. If you could like before you head on out of here, please. We got Patrick Cooper in the house. Also, I wanted to ask you guys, this Yeti mic is directional, and I've got it to where the direction is set to where it will pick up my voice. Can you guys hear the birds out in the yard? Can you hear like the traffic on the road and stuff? I'd be kind of curious to know. Farmer Boz is in the house. What's up, Jeff? Nice to see you, buddy. Charlie's in the house. What's up, Charlie? Nice to see you. Let's see here. I probably missed a bunch of people coming in too. We got Tom from Skipper's Aquariums here. Just wanted to stop in and say hi. I'm smoking ribs on the porch. Dang. Yeah, I picked up a couple of grill pans today and a bunch of veggies. And I put a bunch of olive oil and some different seasonings and stuff on a bunch of veggies and cut them all up and put them on that grill pan. And then I put a couple of ears of corn in some aluminum and put them on the grill. And then I bought a 4-pack of chicken breasts and I made me some chicken fajitas for supper tonight, and it was really, really good. Corey Boy says my wife messed up and sent me to the LFS for cat and dog food, and I bought 4 L333s. LOL. Hey, that's a good haul, man. I seen the other day that Pleco Paradise has got some albino L333s, and they are pretty awesome. So I'd almost like to pick up some of those. My L333 is the white version, and it's nice, and it's getting big. I mean, that thing is a pig, and it's huge. Let's see here. Looking sharp there, buddy, old pal. Thanks a lot, Mary. Oh, let's see here. I don't think I missed anybody. Reels Tanks is here. Big D Smoke. All right, I don't think that I missed anybody, because whenever I was doing that, oh, Damien's here. What is up, Damien? Nice to see you, buddy. Next Sunday, there's a swap meet. I believe, I want to say it's over in Davenport, and I'm going to go to that thing. And Monday, I've got a new camera coming in. I bought me a little point and shoot camera. I've wanted to get one for a long time, so I don't have to carry this big heavy thing around all the time. And I'll use this one for tripod still shots. And hopefully this new camera, the sound quality and the video quality comes close to matching that. It could do 4K, but I don't think I'm ever going to shoot anything in 4K, because I think it's kind of silly if you shoot in 4K and then you render it down and don't upload it in 4K. And then I don't think that I'm going to be able to render one all completely in 4K with using other cameras that don't shoot 4K. Now, my one GoPro, hopefully I didn't break my macro lens. It sounded worse than what it was. My little, my small little cube GoPro, it shoots, man, what is the deal? It shoots in 4K, but my big Canon doesn't. So I think I'll bring it with me next week. I got this little thingamabob back here to attach it to be able to hold it while I'm using it and stuff. So if the sound quality is good, I think that I'll start using it for my main camera and then use this other one as a tripod thing. But I'm going to go to that swap next weekend, and I for sure want to pick up some stuff. Some goodies. Let's see here. Where are we at? Oh, I'm way up there. Okay. That reminds me, I might have to come to Washington before too long. My sister just moved to Seattle. That's awesome. Mary says my albino bristlenose plecos are getting huge. Yeah, I seen that one pic the other day, and they are getting huge. Like ones that were related, like in the same brood as that. I noticed the other day one of the males has big bristles all over it. So I finally have a male albino. I don't have to rent my son's male albino ever again. So William Swanee is in the house. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. What's up? First live stream. Love your video. How is your Pleco grow out doing? It's doing pretty good. I'm thinking very seriously about doing them in my summer tubs this year. I can't put that pool outside because it would evaporate so much that I would be having to put water in it all the time. So I think I'm going to leave it in the basement, but I may end up, because all those plecos is I had a couple of spawns that the eggs were just enormous, like 100 150 clutch of eggs each one, you know. So I ended up with like 300 to 400 bristlenose plecos. Well, then I haven't shipped anything since like right before the holidays, like the first week of December. So I really need to start selling them down, you know, taking big lots of them to my LFS. I did talk to him not too long ago about a deal where I would take a bunch of platies in there and maybe some plecos. I can't remember what for, like I was going to trade him something. So it does really good though. I only had to refill the evaporation once a week. And the water stays crystal clear. And last night I was down there feeding them, and a lot of the albinos were going around the outside perimeter, and it looked like a school. And I wish that I would have had my camera down there, because there was probably 10 of them in a row, and they were in single file, and they were just going around in a circle. And while I was down there, I seen them make 5 circles around that pool. It was really cool. But welcome to the live stream, William. I'm always live every Saturday night at 7, and different times of the year. I go multiple times in the week. Lumpy Dog is in the house. What's up, Lump? Nice to see you, buddy. And there went the chat. Boom, boom, boom. KG Cichlids is here. What is up, Kevin? Nice to see you. Pam from 54 Punchy is here. What is up, Pam? What is a good price for Super Reds? I don't want to get taken to the bank by one of the LFS. I always sell my Reds for $7 a piece. And, you know, other people get a lot more out of them than that. But I do like my common bristlenose 5. I do 6 for the albinos, long fin and short fin, and then I do like 7 for the Reds. I just feel like that's like a fair price, you know. But you'll find what I also like to do whenever I'm selling something is I like to look around and see what other people are doing with them, you know. Like I'll go to Aquabid and just look at however many posts of the Super Reds are. And you'll see that there's some that are just bizarrely priced. And it's like, man, that's kind of cruddy that guy's doing that. But most of the time you'll see that they're all pretty even. And that's what you try to go with. You don't want to way undercut it, and you don't want to way overcut it, you know. Just kind of try to be fair. Ruben Corona is in the house. What's up, Ruben? Nice to see you. Shelby Ray Lane is in the house. What's up, Shelby? Mike from the Fish Tank Barn is here. What is up, Mike? John Bedker. Whoa, there went the chat. John Bedker says the swap 2 months ago happened during a blizzard, but the one last fall had 1,100 buyers through the door. Dang. I can't wait, actually. I like auctions, don't get me wrong. But the thing I don't like about auctions is you go around and look at everything and you're like, oh, man, look at the plant table. I mean, there's a table full of plants. And then you go around to the other side and you're like, oh, look at that Pleco. But you can't buy any of them until they're up on the auction board. And everybody else that saw them wants to buy them too. And it's like, it was really hard for me. So I think I am going to enjoy swaps better, because I like to be able to walk up to someone with money and say, I want that, you know, here's your money. How much do you want? Here it is. Thank you. And then go and shop some more. You know, I think that's why I'm going to like swaps better. My chair is awful squeaky tonight. Patrick Cooper's in the house. The 186 Element is here. What is up, guys? Oh, yeah. You know what? The game is on. Okay. Sorry, Dozer. I just stepped on Dozer's paw, but it wasn't bad enough that it hurt him. I forgot all about the game being on. I feel like a dummy.
Buzz in.
That way I can kind of look over my shoulder every once in a while. After the stream's over tonight, well, actually, whenever it gets dark, I have to start shooting a Pleco versus food video. Man, that's been on for 2 hours. Jeez, I was lost today, I guess. So I can't watch any of the local channels. What is going on? There it is. So, of course, whenever I turn it over here, it's not showing the score at all. Those are really good Pleco prices, Jeffro. Thanks, Lump. 62 to 60. Oh, that was a foul for sure. It was a foul. He didn't get him. Oh my gosh. Virginia just went up 1 with 0.6. This probably already had happened. Dang, Auburn lost by 1 because of a foul, but I thought that was a foul. I would have rather have Auburn won, but he didn't give him a landing spot, and that's a foul. He got into his body when he was in the air, and he didn't give him a landing spot, so that's a foul. I was going to be rooting for Auburn, but yeah, Big D Smoke, you're right. It was obvious. Bruce Pearl was mad, but it's obvious it was a foul, and it was a stupid foul. It was. Dang. I wanted Auburn to beat Virginia so bad because Auburn went the tough route. Yeah, he did. He made contact. He went into him when he was in the air, and that's terrible. That's dumb. Matthew Moore Cichlids is in the house. What's up, man? Nice to see you. Yeah, Select Pet says, Jeffro, focus. You got a stream going. Oh, man. Let's see here. There are people who only sell plants at the swap. You can get huge plants for like $25, $30. While I was out in Colorado, I got an Anubias barteri where the rhizome itself was like this big, and then the plant was like probably 14 inches tall, and the leaves were like this, and it was for $19. And it has to be an old Anubias. I mean, to get that big, it has to be really, really old. There were some roots on it that had a little bit of dry rot, but I've put it in a really good established tank, and I'm just letting it just hospitalize there. I've not attached it to anything or anything. Candy linked my Patreon. Thanks a lot, Candy. Lumpy Dog says, unrelated, the fish hobby. Edmonds, Washington just got insert into my life. Crazy world. The Matrix has a glitch. LOL. JN Aquariums is here. Hello all. What is up, JN? Let's see here. Lumpy Dog says, hey, no basketball talk. Back to beards, paint colors, and food. Oh, that was a good one. Big D Smoke says, yep, they beat Kansas, Kentucky, and the Tar Heels. They beat the Blue Bloods. Yeah, I know. And then only get beat by 1. I mean, I see where they're upset, but it really was a silly foul and at a bad time. Lori B is in the house. What's up, Lori? Kevin says, doing an 80% water change right now. Dang, on your big tank? Good grief. I can't remember the last time I did that big of a water change. I got a bunch of water changes to do. They're all due, actually. Shelby Ray Lane or Tar Heels. I'm in North Carolina. Love my Tar Heels. I was always a North Carolina Tar Heels fan growing up, and don't get me wrong, I still like them and everything, but for some reason this year I was not rooting for them. I don't know why. Brandon says body, hair, food, and once in a while we talk about fish. Be right back. Got a D-backs question from Mom. Got my first water changer today. It's the Aquarium one, but sure beats buckets. LOL. Stoked about it. Yeah, I remember those days of buckets, and man, I'm so glad that I don't have to do buckets anymore. Kent's Fish, formerly Corey Boy Aquatic, says Pleco versus mangoes. I think I looked up mangoes before, and they're high in acid, and I can't do anything that's high in acid. I do have a food picked out for tonight's episode, and it'll be out the 18th of this month is whenever it will be out. And then I'll need one for next month. Right now, I'm kind of just sticking with doing one a month, unless like I go through a slow spell. Wait, is it Saturday again? Hey Jeff, how's it going, everyone? Hey Haley, what is up? Otter Creek Aquatics is here. What's up, buddy? Jess Shrimp Granny is here. What is up, Jess? B-Stag in the house. What is up, Victor? I remember a Gary Lang video where he said about water changing, Gary don't carry. Yeah, there is a lot of tanks that I have where I just take care of the evaporation, and then every once in a while, like maybe once a month, do a water change on it, but just do evaporation all the other times. A lot of my shrimp tanks, I do that because the bio load's so low that, you know, I just replace the evaporation. Lori B says, I don't mind buckets. That's what I have kids for. I probably couldn't talk my kids into helping me do water changes for 41 aquariums I'm up to now. Yeah. John Becker says, did you get the regulator or pro regulator from Aquarium Co-op? Yes, I did. And it's still sitting back here. Let's see here. It is the CO2 art. It's backwards in the camera. That's weird. Why is it backwards? Oh, duh. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one that Pete Berlinski got too, and he got his set up already. I'm just like slow going. I've got a bunch of projects I need to get to work on. Did you? Okay, I'm out of ice now. Okay. Bailey Barnhart said, man, I should have picked up a water changer. I think buckets suck with only my 20 and 40 gallon tanks. I will hopefully have a video up of my newest addition to a tank, a crappie private caught in Iowa. Cool. I like to eat crappie. NC Fish Tanks says, my bristlenose plecos love zucchini. Yeah, all of mine do too. Ruben Corona says, Pleco versus avocado. I purchased an avocado one time, and I was talking about it on a live stream and how that night I was going to do a Pleco versus avocado because I thought it'd be really cool. Plus, avocados can be kind of mushy, and I guarantee you they would tear it up. One of my subscribers, Dougie from Bald and Dangerous, spoke up and said, do not do that because it's poisonous to aquatic fish and cats and dogs. And I looked it up after the live stream, and he was right. Avocado is poisonous to fish. So don't feed. You're not supposed to feed. Like if you were putting dried avocado leaves in your tank for tannins, it could kill your fish. So don't use anything to do with an avocado tree or the fruit for your fish. Haley says she's waiting on tanks to fill. I don't know what I'm going to do while my Pleco versus food videos. Basically, I have to shoot an intro and an outro, which I'll do that tomorrow. And then at the very beginning, I have to shoot a little bit of a video where I'm holding whatever I'm going to feed the plecos. And then a lot of times I'll put it in the water on camera. And then I have to shoot some B-roll. And I have to shoot a bunch of it. I have to shoot a bunch of slow panning shots. And then I have to shoot sometimes. There was one time I shot 19, time lapses. Most of the time, if I get like 8 to 10 good time lapses, I'm good to go. And then after about an hour of them eating on whatever I've got in the tank, I stop everything. And then I go and do a little bit of a check-in where we check in on the food after an hour of being in the tank. And then 99% of the time, I leave it in the tank overnight. At first thing the next morning, well, I'm drinking my first cup of coffee and I sound like crud. I do a little bit of a recap on how did they really tear it up overnight? Was they not able to eat it very good, or whatever the case may be? So these take a long time. And the room where that tank used to be a sunroom, so there's a lot of windows and it creates a lot of glare. So I have to shoot it when it's dark outside, and all the other tanks have to be shut off where there's no glare. Otherwise, I couldn't do it. So while that's all going on, I can do other things. So I don't know what I'm going to do while I'm doing that. I could do water changes in the dining room aquariums, I guess. Select Pet says, if my wife would let me, I'd put auto changes on all my tanks, but she said she don't want to look like she lives in a water plant with piping everywhere. Yeah, I know. Mikey from Mile High Plecos just got his done. He had just started framing it up right before I went. And he did all of his overflows. Instead of drilling overflows, he did the siphon type of overflows, and he did them on the fronts of his tanks. But how he made them pretty sleek. So they set up really tight to the tank, and they really don't look that bad. I almost think that for me, if I ever get to the point where I'm getting them all in the same room, I think since I'll be taking down every one of my tanks, the ones that I can drill, I think I'm going to drill, because there's a lot of issues. Like if you even get a bubble in the line, it can kill the siphon, and I don't want to ever deal with that. I want to deal with maybe I've got a little bit of a leak on one of the overflows, and I fix that little bit of a leak, yeah. But I definitely think drip in and drip out would be awesome. And then maybe once a month do a 20% water change or something, Mean Fish 9 says, wife says my 180 is becoming Thunderdome. Got to add more fish to disperse. Awesome. Whenever they say add more fish, you add more fish. I am late, but made it. What's up, Jeffro? Are we over the hour already? Oh, no, we're not. I'm like, good grief. Welcome, Brian, to the live stream. Put a catappa leaf in there along with clean water changes. Did I miss a question? Have a question about bettas. Currently have a betta that, did you hear that? That his fins are very slightly torn up at the tips. Will clean water, frequent water changes heal this, or do I need betta fix or something? Looks like everybody answered you there. So those systems are floods sooner or later, drop in and out much better. Yeah, I want to be able to have mine, drilled with a drain out of the tank. That would be the best, and I feel like in order for me to have all mine in the same room, I'm going to be taking tanks down anyhow, so I might as well drill them, It's going to be really hard with the planted aquariums, though, because on a planted aquarium, I think about the only way you'd be able to get away with not doing it would be some kind of a bunch of tape on the inside or something, but you could drill through the tape. I don't know. It'd be a mess. Angelo's Fish Tanks is here. What is up, Angelo? Nice to see you. Prolific Breed is in the house. What is up, man? Nice to see you. You. Brandon brings up a good point. He says to check for tempered glass. There's some aquariums that are made from a different type of glass that is tempered, and tempered glass likes to, like, tempered means hardened, you know, so it's gonna spider and everything. And yeah, I've heard some horror stories out there, and there's ways to check if you don't know. There's some aquariums that have a sticker on them somewhere that tells, but not all do, so it's really a good idea to check to make for sure, because it would be really stinky to start drilling a tank and it just shatter on you, you know. Got another Tokay today. Awesome. Hey, Dank, are we still at 380p or whatever it was? Meanfish 9. Awesome, Dank. Is it on Insta? Hiya, Jeffro. It's obviously on a different word. Jeffro, is obviously on a different word. Keith Bordley says, I was told by my wife when we move, I get to construct my own fish shed. Oh my gosh. That's awesome, Keith. Costa drill versus Costa overhang. All my broken tanks say I like the Costa overhanging, like Greg Sage, a lot better. Mikey's are working really, really good. I'm just saying, like, if I'm having to take all my tanks down anyhow, I think the only reason why I would do overhang now is to where, like, I've got a 40-gallon breeder in there. Instead of taking all of the planted aquarium out to drill that tank, I would probably put an overhang on it. But that room is carpeted, and if I ever have a flood, it just makes a lot of mess, you know. If I'm in a concreted basement with a drain, it wouldn't be as bad. But yeah, there's pros and cons to both. 144p, whatever. I don't even think it can go that low, Dankle. The seller got bit by every Tokay. He had to check for a female. Jeffroz, don't know the rules of the game. What did I do wrong, fellers? I had an anemone split again overnight. Ew. He's in and out, Mr. B. Drilling is not too hard. Just take your time. Yep. I drilled some terracotta pots the other day, and I would think that drilling glass would be easier than terracotta. Terracotta, you are allowed to do some pressure, though. Glass, you can't. You just got to kind of use the weight of the drill. AJ Myers is in the house. What's up, poopy butt? What's up, AJ? When are you going to get to change back to turbo fish? I think you've been past the time by now, I would say. If the Tokay don't bite, it's not healthy. That's funny. I would have helped him, but I'm not trying to. Yep. I needed a break. I'm not 18 anymore. Okay. I'm really lost with you guys, Brandon. I'm big time lost. Hello, ladies and bearded lady. Ho, 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 ho. Lumpy Dog says, not if I ever have a flood. It's when I have a flood. Keep fish long enough and boom, flood. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, hello, other Jeffrey. I'm going to go get me a new cup of coffee. Looks like we got about a little less than 20 minutes left. We got about 15 minutes left. I'll be right back. Stay put. Okay. I stepped over you that time, didn't I? I am back. Hello, Jeff, and a Jeff from Jeff. Adam says I have 5 cribs in my 37-gallon tank. I'm wondering what in the world I could put in with them to color up the tank in a while. Or am I stuck with the cribs only? I've never kept cribs, so I don't know what their temperament is like. Surely you can find some kind of information online for tank mates with the cribs. That's the way it is with a lot of fish. Like, I just got a Pleco in this week. I'm not going to give away what it is, but it's a big Pleco, like the biggest one I've ever had. And after I got it, it talked about like it doesn't like to be with other Plecos. Aggressive. It's an aggressive Pleco, but I could keep it with cichlids. Now, I don't have a bunch of cichlids, but I don't have any cichlids. I was reading another comment. I don't have any cichlids. So, I mean, there's a possibility that one of these days I might buy like a 6-foot long tank and maybe get some cichlids or something, you know, and go with this tough monster Pleco. This episode of Jeffroz FishKeeping is brought to you by Tide, the leading brand of laundry detergent. Whatever, Dank. Whatever. Shelby Ray says, "Oh, geez, first TV sports watching. Now he just walks off for coffee. What do?" Dozer, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, brother. Come here. Come here. Come here. No. Stand up. Come here. He's acting. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Dozer, quit it. Look at the camera. Dozer, look. He's acting all weird. Don't you want me to hold you like when you were a baby? Come here. Come here. Don't you want me to hold you like... I was trying to pick him up. Gosh. He's dead weight. Come here, Dozer. Come here. Dozer. Dozer. Come here. Come here. Come here. He's like, no, you're going to pick me up again. See, he's tucked under with my feet. Sorry, guys. Dozer's not... my camera went bye-bye. Hello? Hello? There we are. I don't know what that was all about. Come here, baby. Why don't you want to come up here on my lap like when you were a baby? His eyes are all dilated and everything. He's acting like a weirdo. I wasn't going to hurt you. Wasn't going to hurt you. Now that I put the camera back, you want to come up here on my lap? Come up here like when you were a puppy. Come on, get up here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Yeah, I need some peanut butter, Dank. That would help him get up here. Oh. Yeah, Dozer bit the cord in half, probably. Dozer can't eat human food like the chicken jerky with glucosamine. Yeah. He has acid reflux and he can't eat anything. Like, if I switch his food up at all, he has issues. I thought the cribs would be staying at the bottom mostly, but the guys and gals are just swimming all over and super aggressive, LOL. Oh, also, that kind of reminds me. I got my shell dwellers this week too, guys. And they're awesome. Now, they're only like an inch. Some of them are 3/4 of an inch long. So the colors aren't as good as what they're going to be whenever they get adult. But I got the dwarf Sumbas. So they are an Alto Lamprologus compressiceps. Dwarf Sumba is what they are. And yeah, he is broken. He's just a mess. He's a mess. They are really awesome, though, and it's kind of weird. I don't know very much about them. I've never kept them before, you know. But at this size right here, I was getting some B-roll last night. I was just sitting in there with the macro lens on, and Dozer, what are you doing? He's sniffing my mail. This male went over and kind of shooed this female into one of the shells. And then she came out of the shell and just went over here and hovered for a little bit. And he went in there kind of like a male bristlenose pleco does whenever he is fertilizing the eggs. And buffering now? Am I buffering, guys? Is it buffering for anyone else? Did Dozer pull the plug? Buffering now. Huh. No, it's not buffering for you? Okay. Maybe Kiwi, maybe refresh. Sitting here waiting for Dan. First fish nerd event ever. It's a fish auction. Awesome. It was buffering for me. Is it not now? It was buffering. I had to hit refresh. Looks cool to me. I'm the only one that can't hear. So can you guys not hear me? It stopped buffering. Okay. Is Carbon really here? Huh. Carbon Really's in the house. What's up, Carbon Really? Nice to see you. Lumpy Dog says, Jeffro, you have to stop watching the fish getting busy. They need some privacy. Those guys do need privacy. I kind of messed up on them. Whenever I did the unboxing on them, I put them in the specimen container. And I said, even whenever I was videoing them, that I was going to do some B-roll just in case when they get in the tank, they like to hide in the shells and stuff. And when I shut the camera off there, I forgot to do any B-roll. Got them in the tank, and of course, like, waited a couple of days before I even tried to shoot anything. And every time I walked in there in the daytime with the lights on, they would just disappear. So I shut all the lights off last night. Actually, I didn't shut them off. My timers shut the tanks off now because I've got all of my tanks on automated timers. But I went and put a different light on top of that tank, and I went back deep into the bedroom as far as I could with the macro lens and just sat there and sniped them. And after about 5 minutes of sitting there, here they started coming. And got some really good. They didn't even know I was there, so got some really good B-roll. I got more than enough. Angie, aka Mrs. B, says make sure and hit the like button. Thanks a lot, Angie. I appreciate that. What are we doing now? Damien says, what are we doing now? Well, we're almost at the end of the show, and I was just kind of telling a few things that I got. Like, I got a big pleco this week, and I finally, after having a shell dweller tank set up for about 6 months, I got my shell dwellers this week. Shell dwellers are much braver with smaller dither fish in with them. Yeah, I could do that. I need to get out more. I saw Angels game and wondered how fish play games. Zumba or Zumba. John, they are Sumbas with the S. So they're Alto, I think they're Alto Lamprologus. Alto Lamprologus compressiceps dwarf Sumba. And you can see the Google images. The female doesn't get as colored up as the male does, but the male on those are gorgeous. I think they get around 3 inches long, I want to say. So these guys are really small. I kind of wondered, you know, whenever I was ordering them, if they're going to be too big to fit into the shells. But I think even at 3 inches long, they're going to be able to fit into the shells just fine. Damien thought he was watching the rerun. That's funny. Rob Myers is in the house. What's up, Rob? Okay, so we got about 5 minutes left. What else can we talk about? Select Pet says, Jeffroz FishKeeping, do you like Instagram? That's a great question. I love Instagram. Instagram is a great platform. Like tonight was the first time that I said anything about a live stream or please come and watch me live tonight. And I saw a couple of people in here that hadn't been here in a while. And I think that helped because my last couple of live streams, like right now, we've only got 34 watching. And when I was up to like live streaming 3 times a week, there was one night I had 86 watching, I think was my record. I really, whenever I stopped and went down to 1 live stream a week, I really kind of shut the door on all of the following that I had, is what I'm guessing anyhow. And then also 2 times this year I've missed on a Saturday night. So I don't know. I think Instagram is great. I was on it a lot for a long time, and here the last couple weeks I've been trying to get back on there more. A lot of people reach out to me with direct message on there, and like I felt really bad. There was a couple of them that I bet you I was 3 weeks behind. I don't get a notification from Instagram, so I didn't even know that I had messages in there. So I love Instagram. I need to be on there a little bit more. You know, like I did really good for a long time. My goal is to post something on there every day. John Bedker says, I have the Alto Lamprologus compressiceps fire fins. Info says they are shell dwellers, but they can grow to 4-inch. Mine might get to 4-inch. I know that the pictures online, they look like they're bigger than 3-inch, but for some reason in my mind, I was thinking 3-inch. Lumpy Dog says the 90-gallon held water with no leaks for 1 week. Next, it needs to get into the basement. Still don't know what it will get stocked with. Ideas? Ooh, 90 gallons. It's limitless, man. Adam says, I just searched you on Instagram. There was a hashtag with a Jeffroz FishKeeping noob. Like what? LOL rude. Rude. Sane noob. ISA noob. That might have been Dank that did that. Danks like that. JH Aquatics is in the house. What is up, Joseph? The whole family is her. Let's see here. I said it like you wrote it. Her. The whole family is her. Candy linked my Instagram. Jeffro is a noob. LOL. Yeah, it might have been Dank. It might have been Dank that said that. Dank uses the word noob a lot. Dank's one of my buddies. And even if it wasn't, I don't care if there's haters out there. The bigger you get on YouTube, the more haters you get. So I remember the first time that I got a troll, or a hater, I guess you would say. And it was one of those type of deals where it never did ever bother me. I mean, the hateful things that they say is just one of those type of deals where you know that they're just being a jerk on purpose, you know, so it doesn't matter. Jess Shrimp Granny says, Aquashella, Chicago 2019. I'm going to be there. So, Ruben Corona says, remind us where you can buy fish from you. You have to send me a direct message. So, if you're on Instagram, Candy just linked my Instagram, or you can find me on Facebook as well. And you can send me a private message on Facebook. Yep, we are at the end here, Anthony, but it's nice to see you, buddy. At least it wasn't trending. Yeah, I'm not going to have a hashtag Jeffroz that's trending. Not anytime soon. Big D Smoke says haters are a byproduct of success these days. Yeah, I know. It's sad. Dank's not a troll, question mark. Yeah, I know, right? Lump. Brandon says trolls are great. They help your status. Yeah, no kidding. John says you have someone that thumbs down every one of your videos. I know, and I think I know who it is too. There was one night they came on here and they said a bunch of really bad things like that you're not supposed to say on a live stream. So we made it to where they're invisible on my live streams, and that bothers them. And, you know, it's just one of those things. You know, if they're not going to be smart enough not to say certain things, I think they're really a good person, but what they were saying was just crazy and bad. And like, none of us need that. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't like this, you don't have to come here. I'm not going to allow people to just come on here and say whatever they want to say. I mean, I've got subscribers that are kids on here. Like the one guy, sorry if I'm getting your name wrong, his little girl, Emma, I think she's 4. She watches the live stream every Saturday night. Want to keep it kind of family friendly, you know? I mean, so Candy says she has a hater too. Okay, so we are at the 1 hour mark. We're gonna go ahead and call it quits for the night. Videos that we got coming up this week. I have got another unboxing video of some more catfish coming up Monday. I just uploaded that before I came on here. And then Thursday we've got a Pleco versus food. And if you guys would go and check those videos out, that would be greatly appreciated. Other than that, we will see you again next week, same time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks for everyone that came out and hung out tonight. It was really a good time. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of the week. Peace out, y'all. I've got to get on the right screen here. Peace out, y'all.